Okay, I want to thank everyone for coming to class tonight. This is going to be the first day of our 2-week syllabus. Today is October the 12th, and today we're just gonna, I'm gonna kind of go over the format and explain to you guys what's going to be expected and what you can get out of this course, how it'll be able to assist you with the basics of trading. We'll basically be going through the information in the back office together, and I have a new 2-week syllabus, and I will be dropping it. So everyone will have that at the end of the course. Right now, we're going to look over it. I'm pretty sure we do have some people here that has not set up their demo accounts. So that's going to be one of the first things that we're going to do today. Okay, so every night for the next 2 weeks, you will have homework. What I like to do is have you go through the information in the back office before you get to class with me. That way you have a better understanding, and I'm just making sure that you guys understand everything, supposed to teaching it to you. Okay, one thing that I ask everyone is when you're watching the videos for the homework for the night is if you run across a section that you do not understand, please write down that part of the video. Write down the time frame that's on the video at that time so that we can easily just go to it the next day and make sure that you fully understand it. Write down any questions that you have while you're going over this, and I keep everyone on until we make sure everyone has it. These classes run about anywhere from an hour and a half to maybe an hour 45 minutes every night. Okay. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
No, ma'am.
All right. So every day you will have homework. Today we're going to be setting up the demo accounts and attaching them to your MT4s. And we're just going to go over some trading terminology. We're going to go over some different vocabulary words, just so that you guys can have a better understanding of what's to come as you go through your homework in the following days. Okay. We're going to go over a lot of this information today while we're on the phone, and I'm sorry, while we're on this Zoom. And then you guys will have homework tonight, which will be day 2 homework. This is the way I want to show everyone how to get to these videos. Okay. So as you can see here on my screen, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So day 2, I had to revamp this entire 2-week syllabus after running through it the first time with the first class. I decided to change a couple of things. I put on here where you can find this information because since the first time we made the syllabus, they kind of changed some stuff in the back office. Okay. So like tonight, for instance, this is going to be your homework. Day 2's homework you're going to have to do tonight because when you come back tomorrow, this is what we'll be discussing. Okay. So I'm sorry. Okay, so you see that I put here that it's in the intermediate section. Okay, this lets you know what videos you're watching, support and resistance. And then you'll go to the video. You're going to watch training number 1, number 2. Okay. Now, let's see. Hold on one second. Yes, you're going to start with video number 2. Okay, and here in parentheses, you see where it says 22:56. That's how long each video is. I put that there because I think that's important because I know we got a lot of single parents, you know, people working. That way you can see how much time each one of these videos are. And if you got any free time, you know if you got time to watch it or not. Okay, and it gives you an idea of how much time you need to put into your homework every night. So let me show you how to get to the support and resistance video number 1. As you can see, it's in the intermediate section. Okay, I got to go to another screen so I can walk you through how to actually do it. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so when you log into your Tradera back office, you're going to come here to client. Okay, this is where your trade university is. This is where the bulk of the information on the 2-week syllabus is. Okay, now later on down the road, we're going to be going through a couple of trade strategies, and it can be located here in trade strategies. And I have all that printed out on the 2-week syllabus. So when you come to Trade Academy, it's broken down into sections. Hold on one second. When you come to the Trade Academy, it's broken down into sections. It has beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Okay. Now, the videos that you're going to be watching is in the intermediate section. This is where the bulk of the information is coming from, the intermediate section and the advanced section. Now, the beginner section, that's something that you guys can watch on your own whenever you have time. Okay. It's not required that you watch it prior to this training course. However, it's a lot of good information there. The videos are very short. So if you can watch those on your own time, that would be great. Okay, so support and resistance. You see that our number 2 video right here. You would just go to that, and then once it uploads, you'll be able to watch it. Okay. Does anyone have any questions on how to get to their videos?
No.
No. Okay. All right, just one second. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is set up the demo accounts for everyone.
I'm sorry, quick question. So you said just to do, is it just the second video that we're watching? Because there was a
No, I was just showing you how to get there. You're going to watch all the videos for day 2.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yes, you'll watch everything for that particular day. I was just making sure that everyone knew how to get to it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up the demo accounts. Okay, we're going to set up a Hugo's Way account and then attach it to your MT4. Okay, so inside the chat, I'm about to drop a link. Anyone that does not have their demo account set up, we are getting ready to set that up. You can click on this link. I'm going to show a very short video. Okay, if you're taking notes, write this down. Your leverage is going to be 500 and your amount is going to be 1,000. These demo accounts, you can have as many as you would like. You can set it with whatever amount you would like. However, I think that it's best for you to trade out of a more realistic amount that you would compare to what you would have, supposed to trading out of a demo account with like $10,000, knowing that you're not going to start trading with an account that's $10,000. Okay. Just one moment. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and set up the account. So everyone see the link inside of the chat?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Can
right,
you tell
so
us where to access the syllabus? I'm sorry.
yes, the 2-week syllabus has been revamped. It just actually got done right before this class. We're going to post it and make sure that everyone has it when we get off.
Thank you.
Okay. Like it's literally been getting changed every day since Friday. After doing that first class, there was a couple things on there that I didn't think that newbies, that's required of newbies now. So we went through and took all of that stuff out and just redid it and tried to just keep it at the basics for everyone. Okay. So All right. So what we're going to do, I have a very short video that we're going to watch. Just bear with me. Let me get to that. Okay. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Let me make sure that you guys can hear. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's watch the short video together.
Tasha with a quick training on opening up a demo trading account. As a new trader, this is definitely where you want to start. Once you get comfortable with your demo account, then you can move on to your live account. So there are lots of brokers to choose from. For this demo, we are going to use Hugo's Way.
Okay, so everyone go ahead and check and click on the link that's dropped inside of the chat. So we can go ahead and set up the Hugo's Way account. That's going to be your broker.
So for step one, go to hugosway.com/demo-sign-up. And this is what you'll see when you go to that site, open a demo account.
Okay, so once you click on that link, you're going to click on, you want to set up a demo account. Is everyone there?
Yes.
Yep. Just trying to log in.
Okay.
So here are the fields that we need to fill out: first name, last name, and email address. For leverage, you can choose 500, and for your starting balance, let's choose $1,000, which is the smallest amount.
Everybody write that down. $1,000 and leverage 500. That's what we're going to be starting this demo account off with.
Sometimes there are options for 25,000 or 50,000, but that's just not realistic in terms of where you're going to actually start your live account at. So we will choose the smallest amount. Now, when we, a little bit looking ahead, when we do our live account, we'll ask you to start with $50 or 100, in that ballpark. Next is step two. You'll want to check your email from Hugo's Way, and it will tell you that you have successfully registered for your MT4 demo account.
Okay, so as you're setting up this demo account, it's going to ask you which platform did you want. The platform is going to be MT4. It's going to ask you for an account type. That's when you're going to choose micro. Micro is the type of account that you're going to have if it's less than $5,000 deposited into it. So anytime it's less than $5,000, it's considered a micro account. Is anyone having any problems getting their information set up? All we want to do is just sign up for this, and it's going to send you an email with this demo account number, trader password, and the investor password.
I have a quick question, please.
Yes, ma'am.
My Hugo website or link shows live account. I don't see demo.
Okay, so did you sign up for the account?
No, I didn't. I thought this was just the very first time, although I do have KOT, Kings of Transparency,
Uh-huh.
and I was just kind of going along with trying to establish the Hugo demo as well. But it's not an issue.
You just have to arrow down to the bottom.
Okay, thanks.
So go ahead and arrow down to the bottom and let us know if you see it. And thank you. Who was that? That said arrow down to the bottom.
That was Michonne.
LaShawn?
Michonne, yeah, I had the same issue.
Okay,
So I was
LaShawn,
like,
thank you so much. And you guys, on these classes, on these trainings that we're having, I pretty much, you know, have people unmute themselves. You can ask questions. We help each other. It's not a course where you can't be engaged. I want you to be engaged. So, Michonne, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Did anyone else have that issue when they logged in where you couldn't see set up the demo account?
I had a question.
Uh-huh.
That micro account part that you said, can you repeat that?
Okay, so it's gonna ask
I
you for
do
an
have that
account
problem.
type. It's gonna ask you for an account type. It will ask you for an account type at two different points. One is gonna be micro, and the other one is ECN. And that's whenever you have you're depositing less than $5,000 into the account, it's considered a micro account.
Okay. So I'm already signed up, and I remember doing ECN, so I got you. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, no problem. Is anyone else? Go ahead.
I have a demo account that was set up, and when I clicked on the link, it came up live account. And so,
So you already have your demo account set up?
yes.
Okay, so you don't even need to do this part.
Oh, okay.
This is for anyone that doesn't have their demo account set up already.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that was my question too, because I tried to set it up and it did the same thing, so thank you.
Yeah, it's on, this is for, because a lot of people that this is their first time coming, they haven't set up an account. So we need to make sure that everybody has a demo account set up today.
Okay,
Okay, so this is what we're doing right now is only for anybody that doesn't have a demo account set up.
Andrea, is it browser specific, or like, can you do the Hugo way on a Mac? Because for some
You
reason
can't,
it's not
okay,
accepted.
so you can do Hugo's way on the Mac, but I do know that MT4 is not Mac compatible.
Right, that's why it's not accepting anything I'm putting in. Okay. Yeah, I won't be able to use this. Thank you.
No problem.
Crap.
Anyone else having any problems?
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm trying to use my computer through
Okay.
Zoom.
Uh-huh.
I need the password. What's the passcode?
4, the number 4, and then a capital X, no spaces. 4X, capitalized X.
And the username? ID, brother.
For Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I've got it right here, so you don't have to go look for it.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
360 227 4311. I'll also put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Do you have that, sir?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay.
So Andrea, I'm back. I have a question. So because I can't use this, what would be my alternative?
I go on my phone. I have Hugo's way on my phone.
You have an iPhone?
No, I just have an Android, and I have it on my Android with the 4X. I mean, with the MetaTrader.
So if you have a Mac computer, what you can do is go ahead and set up the demo account and attach it to an MT4 on your phone. There is a way. I know a couple of people that have Macs that I trade with, and I'm not sure what they did, but I know that it took them, when we first started trading together, it took them a while to figure out how to get MT4 on their Mac computers. Now they were able to do it, but I'm not sure how. I will look into that and find out though.
There are certain sites that you
The
can
app
go
called
to
Play on
to
Mac.
help to make the
I
Mac
can't hear everybody.
compatible.
Sorry, one person at a time, please.
No, I said there are certain sites that you can go to that make Macs compatible. They make the software compatible for Macs. I have a Mac. I haven't downloaded it yet, but in case that helps somebody, when you go to the MT4 to try and download it, at least for me, it redirected me to another site where you had basically had a list of links you can click on to use certain software that makes the software for MT4 compatible with Macs.
Okay.
Can I send you my information, Chris? Because if you find one and it works for you, I'd love to have that information.
Well, I actually wasn't going to use it because my wife has a PC-based, Windows-based laptop, and I was just going to use that. But I mean, I can try. I can try it again.
Thank you.
Andrea, I found that information about how to get MP4 on the Macs, and it's actually straight from MetaTrader 4's website, but I will send that to you offline, directly to you, Andrea, so you can look it over and share it with the group when you're ready.
Okay, MetaTrader 4, and it's off their website.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you drop the website into the chat for the people that have the Mac computer so that way they can go there?
Okay, yes,
Ready
I
to drop
will.
the N95 mask.
I'm sorry?
Andrea?
Yes.
So I'm trying to sign up too for the demo, but it never showed demo. It's just showing like signing up for a regular account, a live account.
Okay, scroll down to the bottom.
Yeah, I don't see what the other lady mentioned.
Mashawn?
Yes. I don't see it that way.
I'm sorry, I could throw in there that I also didn't get straight to the demo from the link. I just signed up.
Right.
Like,
that's what I ended up having to do.
I just went
Okay,
to
so when
sign
you
up.
signed up, okay, so once you sign up, then go to accounts.
And then you can do create.
And then you can do create a demo account.
I actually did have a question under that create. I have the demo, like I just set the demo up, but the only other option I have is Hugo's Way MT4 ECN. I just didn't know if that micro option you were talking about was supposed to be there.
Yes, choose ECN.
Even for the demo, or you mean when setting up the live account?
No, for the demo.
Micro. You mean micro?
Yes, it's micro, but it's not going to ask you for micro and ECN at the same time. So when it pulls up and it asks you the choices, when you see micro, you select micro, and then when you pull it up and it say ECN, you select ECN. Those are the two options, or the two correct choices.
So I actually set up I went to MT4 demo and set that up. So do I need to, should I redo it with the ECN? Because I had two options for MT4 ECN or MT4 demo, and I just chose demo.
Yes, you're going to choose demo.
Okay.
You did correct by choosing demo. Right now, we're just doing demo.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, good. And the leverage is?
The leverage is going to be 500.
Okay.
And the amount is going to be $1,000.
Thank you. I'm caught up.
Let me know when everyone's done, and you should receive a email from Hugo's Way to the address that you used, and it's going to give you all this information here.
So MetaTrader 4, is that correct? Not MetaTrader 5?
No, we're going to do MetaTrader 4. So after you've done this and you've received your email, then you're going to download MT4, MetaTrader 4, and MetaTrader 4.
Andrea,
Yes.
I just wanted to say something real quick to the group. When you go to do that, especially when you go do your live account, make sure you keep up with your password and all that stuff, because I didn't, and it took me a while to get back on track with that. So just want to encourage you, when they send you the email, make sure you keep that information.
Yes, when I first signed up and I got my email, I started my email. I also forwarded that email to every email address I have. I took a picture of this information. I got it saved in my phone. I even have a certain name in my phone as if it's a contact person, but in the notes section, it has all of this information. That way I got several ways to get it. I can get it from my email. I got a picture of it. I also got it in my contacts, named under something else, and just this information in there under different things like notes. One time I was trying to put it in, I couldn't get it in as a note, so I just put like an address or something and just put in this information in there.
Yeah, you'll be sorry if you don't. That and MetaTrader, it took me hours to get all this stuff that I should have.
Make sure you, and I wrote it down somewhere, where only I knew where it was, and put it up just in case I ever needed it. So yes, you're absolutely correct. You want to make sure you keep this information. Thanks for that. Okay, so does everyone have MT4 downloaded?
Yes,
Yeah, it's not working. It won't take it. I don't understand.
It wouldn't take what?
I tried to do it on my phone, and now it's not working. So I did it on my computer first, but then I was trying to do it on my phone. So from the open demo
But if
account,
you did it on your computer, you don't need to do it on your phone.
well, the thing is that I think it might be easier on my phone because I think I messed up and did a live account on my computer. So that's why I went back and tried to do it on my phone.
Okay, so where are you at on the phone? What section are you at?
So I did the download, and then I went to open demo account.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And I selected Hugo's Way Demo 3.
Yes.
Okay. And so now I just named it with my phone, but then it's not taking my phone number.
Okay, so it seems like you're past where we're at.
Oh,
right now, we're just making sure that everyone has the Hugo's Way account set up and they download MT4. I haven't begun to tell you how to connect the two yet.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Okay.
All right. Is everyone there? Everyone have their email and got MT4 downloaded?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so now if you have that done, now you want to go to your MT4 and you want to go to where you log in, and you're going to select existing accounts. And that's where you're going to grab this information from your email that you got from the demo. This information right here on my screen.
Now you'll want to pay attention.
Okay, you're going to put in this demo account number and the trader password, not the investor password. And you're going to be looking for, it's going to say Hugo's Way Demo 3.
Andrea?
Yes.
And I forgot all about this, but in the email, and it's even on your screen right there, they actually have an MT4 for Mac, a download link right there that you get with your email once you sign up. So I don't have a Mac myself personally, but if they're giving a download link for
They're
MP4
giving it out, but I know people that have Macs that have tried to do this and it doesn't work.
Okay.
That would be accurate.
That it's not working.
Correct. That's how I knew, because I was on another training call and they had us to go through this process, and
Yeah,
that's when it was
it's
realized.
just not
Yeah.
compatible with Mac. It's another way to do it, and I don't have a Mac, so I'm not sure how. But I will do some investigating and try to find out how some of my trading friends were able to do it, and I'll have that information for you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, does everyone have their MT4 attached to, well, their broker attached to their MT4 account?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anyone that doesn't have their MT4 attached to, I'm sorry, your broker attached to your MT4 account? If so, please unmute yourself so we can help you get it set up.
Yeah, my internet, we're having some rainstorms here in Hawaii, so my internet just went blank, so I can't do anything right now, which really sucks, but
Okay,
surprised I
so
still got you guys.
we're not going to be using it tonight, but do you understand how to set it up?
Yes, I totally understand. I also have the 21, excuse me, the basic Forex trading, the 2-week syllabus. I have it printed
Okay,
out.
the 2-week syllabus has been revamped. We're going to be dropping the new one at the end of this class.
Okay, very well.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem. All right, so everybody got that done, right? All right, so everybody got that done. All right. So someone had, yes, thank you.
Would there be a recording of this?
Yes, ma'am, I'm recording.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So we got that done. Let's go ahead and let me do a new share. Yes, did someone say something?
Yeah, it's Soup here. Is it okay to have it on your computer and your phone?
Yes, most people do. I know I have it on my phone and my computer because me personally, I don't like trading from my phone. I like to see it on my computer, but I do place the trades from my phone sometimes.
So you just need to download for your computer if you already have it on your phone, and then use the same information.
Yep, use the same information and attach it on your computer.
All right, thank you.
Everyone understand that. If you just set it up on your phone and you want to do it on your computer, you already got the information for your Hugo's Way account. Don't go do it again because then you'll have 2 accounts. So you're going to go to your computer, download MT4, use that same information to connect that broker to that MT4. Okay? Okay. All right. So let me see. Someone needs to mute. Let me try to mute that. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
All right. So that's what we were going to do today. That was like the most important thing, is to make sure that everyone gets their broker account set up and attached to their MT4. So congratulations to you future traders on getting your account set up tonight. All right, so now we're going to just continue through day 1, which is going to be just going over some information, okay? All right, so for anyone that doesn't know what Forex is trading or exchanging of different countries' currencies. Also commonly seen various currencies exchanged for commodities or cryptocurrencies. And these exchanges are also included under the umbrella of the foreign exchange market. So basically, we're going to be buying and selling different currencies all over the world against each other. Okay, now you can also do commodities and cryptocurrencies in the Forex market also, but as a beginner, I'm asking you not to. Okay, so for anyone here that doesn't know that the Forex market is a $6.8 trillion a day industry. Okay, now when I first found out about this, I heard that, and that's all it took. When I heard that part, I'm like, what do I need to do to get a piece of this? $6.8 trillion a day. Okay, so we do have different currencies. We're going to go over some of them. All of this will be on your 2-week syllabus, okay, when you get it. I'm just going to go through this with you, and that way we can knock this out, and the only homework you'll have is your day 2 homework tonight, okay? All right, so the currencies in the world of Forex, all currencies are abbreviated, and you'll need to know and understand their abbreviations like the back of your hand. I have them listed below. USD is the United States dollar. EUR is the euro. CAD is the Canadian dollar. JPY is the Japanese yen. GBP is the Great British Pound. AUD is the Australian dollar. CHF is the Swiss franc. And NZD is the New Zealand dollar. Okay, so out of all of these currencies, we have majors, which is a small group of about 7 pairs that make up 80% of all the trade volume. Okay, now when we say pairs, what we mean is 2 of these currencies together. Example, EUR USD. This is the euro against the United States dollar. Now, you will hear more experienced traders refer to this as EU. Okay, they'll say the first letter of the first currency and the first letter of the second currency. Okay, another one of the pairs that make up 80% of the trade volume is GU, which is the Great British Pound against the United States dollar. AU, which is AUD USD. NU, New Zealand dollar against the United States dollar. They refer to this one as USHEF. A lot of times when we refer to the United States dollar, we just say U, and then we'll put the name of the second currency at the end. Except for the JPYs. We always refer to the JPYs as just J. So if someone, you might hear someone calling a trade and they'll be like, okay, UJ, that'll be the United States dollar against the Japanese yen. UCAD is the United States dollar against the Canadian dollar. So amongst the majors, EU, and I have it in a different color here, is by far the most traded currency pair in the world, accounting for roughly 30% of all trade volume in the foreign exchange markets. One thing you'll notice about the most heavily traded Forex pairs is that they all include the United States dollar. Okay, now those are the majors. And we have some minors. The minors make up about 15% of all trading volume in the Forex markets. You'll hear those pairs referred to as cross pairs. If you're taking notes, write that down. Minors, cross pairs. And that's because their defining characteristic is that they are currency pairings that do not include the United States dollar. That's why they're considered minors. Okay. Instead, these pairs are crossed between other major currencies, everything except for the United States dollar. And here's some examples of them. AUD, CAD. I have them all listed here. GA, GJ, EJ, just to name a few. Okay, and like I said, this will be on your 2-week syllabus. We also have metals and indices. They're very volatile. Gold, Aussie 200, US 500, US 30, and US 100. You guys stay away from those pairs, considering that you're new. Now, what I want to do, I want everybody to write this down. I'm going to give you some newbie-friendly pairs. These should be the pairs that you start off looking at. Okay? All right. Newbie-friendly pairs. EU, the euro against the United States dollar. AU, which is AUD, the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. AJ, which is the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. And EJ, which is the euro against the Japanese yen. Those are beginner friendly.
Can you repeat the one before the last one, the second to last one? It was
Yes,
AJ.
I will go through all of them again. AU, which is AUD, USD. EU, which is EUR, the euro against USD. AJ, which is the Australian dollar, AUD against JPY. And the euro against the JPY, which is EUR, JPY. Okay. Those are beginner friendly pairs. So we also have exotics, which make up about 5% of the trading foreign exchange market volume. Okay, the defining characteristics of the exotic currency pairs is that you have a major currency, which can be a major currency. It doesn't have to be the United States dollar, but it's going to be paired with the currency of a developing, relatively smaller or insignificant nation economically. And here is a few. Okay, the United States dollar against the Afghanistan, Afghani. USD TRY, that's the Turkish new lira. Okay, you guys should not be trading any of these, but I've listed them on here because I wanted you guys to know what the majors were, what the minors were, the metals, and the exotics. Okay, so now we're going to go over some trading terminology. I would like for you guys to be engaged here. So we're going to just go over some definitions. I'm just going to randomly pick someone. If you could unmute yourself and please read the definition off the screen, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, now who would like to volunteer to go first?
I'll go.
All right, Stephanie, thank you so much. Can you please give us the definition of, I'm not sure who's writing on my screen, but I'm going to need you to stop right now.
Remember, Andrea, you can refresh your screen, the share. It'll take those markings off.
And you can prevent that from happening again, but I'll have to research that and get back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Roger. Thanks, Aaron. All right, so Stephanie, can you please give us the definition of, first off, can you see my screen clearly? So is it big enough where you guys can read it?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, can you please tell us the definition of a broker?
A broker is a financial services company that provides traders access to a platform for buying and selling foreign currencies.
Okay, the broker is what we just signed up for. You guys have registered with Hugo's Way. Sometimes as a beginner trader, they have people using a different brokers. I just suggested Hugo's Way for everyone because I was one of those people that went with the other broker, and then as my trading advanced, I needed to eventually go to Hugo's Way. So I'm just starting you guys out because you guys, your learning curve is going to be cut so much just by taking this course compared to someone that doesn't. Does anyone have any questions on who a broker is or what a broker is? The broker is like, you know how we have our money in the bank and the bank is holding our money? The broker is like our bank for our trading accounts. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Johnny F., can you please unmute yourself and tell us what a PIP is?
Yes, ma'am. A PIP is defined as the smallest possible change of an exchange price. PIPs are very important because you will be calculating them for each trade that you partake in. The exchange rate for any given currency pair may be expressed using several different decimal places. So it's important to note that PIPs are almost always calculated without using the last decimal position. The last decimal position of price is a fraction of a pip or a pipette.
Or a pipette. So
Pipette.
to sum that up, a PIP is that's what you guys are going to, that's what's paying you. Okay, it's the smallest possible change of an exchange price. Okay, so when you're in a trade, as the market is moving, you're going to be catching pips, and the pips is going to be multiplied by your lot size to determine how much money you're going to win or lose in a trade. Does anyone have any questions on what a pip is?
No, ma'am.
All right, let's see. Who would like to go next? Do I have to randomly call someone or someone willing to tell us what ask and bid price is?
I will.
All right, let's see. Christopher Key.
Ask price, the lowest price that a seller will sell a given asset to you.
Okay, and can you tell us what a bid price is?
Bid price, the highest price that a buyer will purchase a given asset from you.
Okay, so ask price is going to be the lowest price that the seller will give it to you. Bid price, the highest price that they will sell it to or will get it to you. Okay, so now that we know what ask price and bid price is, can someone please tell us what a spread is?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
A spread is the difference between the bid and ask prices at any given time. When entering a trade, you will have to pay this difference to your brokerage, which means you will always start your trade off in the negative. The spread is naturally always changing, so it's advantageous of you to keep an eye on it before entering a trade so that you can avoid unnecessary fees and loss.
Okay, so a spread, when you get ready to place a trade, on your MT4, it's going to show you what the spread is. The spread is going to be the difference between the lowest price and the highest price. The spread is determined by the broker. Okay, so when you place a trade, you cannot start collecting your pips until the spread is taken care of for the broker first. So every trade you place, you will go into the negative first. It has to pay out your broker for this spread fee. And there's also a commission fee for each trade placed, depending on how large your lot size is. That has to come out first. Once the broker is paid, then all the rest of the pips belong to you. Okay. Who would like to tell us what the commission is?
I'll go.
Okay.
Commission, the small costs associated with taking your trade paid to your broker. Each broker will charge different commission fees, if any.
Okay, that's the commission fee that I was just mentioning, that has to come off the top of every trade that you place. So that's part of that negative drawdown that you're in when you first place the trade. It's going to be your spread and your commission fee. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, on the commission, what is the generic or what is roughly the basic percentage that they get for a trade? Does it matter on the amount of the sale, or how does that work?
It depends on your lot size, because if you're placing a trade with a higher lot size, a higher lot size is going to pay you out more, so they're going to charge you a higher commission. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, may I ask real quick, just since we're kind of talking about it, since different brokers are different, Hugo's Way, is it more of a spread broker, commission based per trade? What, like, yeah, just what Hugo's
Both. It has spreads and the commission fees. All of them do.
Is it by, okay, every trade is not by choice if you can like choose to do a trade on a spread or commission? Okay.
No, you're going to get charged on both.
Thank you.
Okay, and later in the week, I'll show you how to look at the spread, you determine what the spread is. We'll go through that later on in the week. Okay, who would like to tell us what buying is?
I'll go.
Okay, Ebony.
You may hear the terminology long used in trading when discussing trade positions. The term long means that you are in a buy position on a certain currency pairs.
Okay, so all my newbie, thank you, Ebony. All my newbie traders on here, I want you to write this down. I want you to write buy / long / green. Just write that in your notes. We're putting together a huge puzzle right now, and these pieces that I'm giving to you will all make sense later on this week, okay? So whenever you think about buying, think about long. I know the last class I had, I was explaining to them that how you can remember this. You know, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm going out buying stuff on a shopping spree, I want to do it for a long time. Okay. Mr. Anthony, can you please let us know what selling is?
I sure can, ma'am. Selling, you may hear the terminology short, used in trading when discussing trade position. The term short means that you're in a sell position on a certain currency pair.
All right, with that being said, Mr. Anthony, what do you think we should write in our notes for selling?
I think you should write selling /short /red.
Yes. Great job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now we're going to go over the next two, and then I'm going to have you add to those little notes that you're taking. Who would like to tell us what bullish means?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Okay, one of you guys take bullish, the other one take bearish. Who's going to take bullish?
I'll take bullish.
All right, Valerie.
Bullish, overall market will go up / uptrend, market price rising, buy / buyers in control / green.
All right, so bullish, thank you, Valerie. Bullish means that we're going up. Price is rising. The buyers are in control. Remember when we said buying /long/green? Now put /bullish. We're going to keep everything about buying and bullish all together. It's all the same thing. Okay, so this means that the buyers, whenever price is going up in the market, it means that the buyers are in control. You know why the buyers are in control? Because the buyers want to buy when price is low. That's why it's going to be going up. They're going to buy when price is low. Okay, and we had someone that was going to read bearish for us.
Yes, ma'am. Bearish, overall market will go down /downtrend /market price falling /sell, sellers in control /red.
All right, so go to your notes that you, and you're going to put /sellers in control. The reason why the sellers are in control and it's in a downtrend is because the sellers want to sell when price is high. So that means they're going to start selling it when it's high, and you're going to watch the price go down.
What are we writing down?
Bearish. You adding this to the notes that you already took for buying and selling. Okay, so for buying, you should have buying, long. You should also have bullish. You should have green. And you should have buyers in control. For selling, you should have sell, short, red, bearish, and sellers in control. You will be receiving all this information at the end of the call, okay? Does anyone have any questions, and does everyone understand how buying is associated with green and long and buyers in control? And selling is short positions. I don't want to sell my stuff for a long time. I want to buy stuff for a long time. Selling is bearish. It means bearish. It means the sellers are in control and the color red.
When you said, I got a question real quick. When you said you want to be buying for a long time, what is a long time? Is it like over?
Well, no, not necessarily saying you want to buy for a long time. I said that trying to get you guys to remember that long, buy means long. And the reason for this is because we're going to be using tools when we get to placing these trades. And when you're doing a buy, you need to use the long tool. And when you're doing a sell, you need to use the short tool. Okay. So just a way to kind of, help some people
associated.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk about the lot size. Who would like to read to us what a lot size is? And then I'm going to have someone else go through and explain the different lots to us.
Yeah, you want me to do it?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Lot size. Lot size is used to describe just how much of an asset you are trading at any given time. We have broken down the various lot size descriptions below.
You're doing so great, you might as well read all of them, yes.
All right. Standard lot, guys. This is a good one right here. If you can get to a standard lot, all the time you put into your chart and trading just becomes so delicious.
Yes, your entire life changes when you get to a standard lot.
Yes, so 100,000 units of currency, guys, is one standard lot. In general, each pip gained or lost when trading a standard lot is equivalent to $10. So what you guys seen earlier with Miss Andrea explaining to you guys the pips, right? If you were to gain 2 pips, that's instantly 10 plus 10, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it's $10 per pip on a standard lot. Okay, so you can gain a lot of money really quickly or lose a lot. Okay, so a mini lot, we got the 0.1 right here. All right, that's 10,000 units of currency being moved. In general, each pip gained or lost when trading a mini lot is equivalent to $1. So instead of gaining or losing $20 on those 2 pips, if it was a standard lot, if you put in a mini lot, the 0.1, you're looking at $2. Okay, so let's go to the micro lot here. We got 0.01. This is literally the lowest, right, Andrea? I don't think it goes
Yes.
under 0.01.
Yes,
Right,
this is the
so
least lot size you can use.
right, so this is the smallest one right here, guys, and I'm gonna tell you like this: you might be forced to utilize this guy, but it's okay. You just keep at it and compound, and you can you'll be able to raise up. Okay, but this is gonna be 1,000 units of currency, and in general, each pip gained or lost when trading a micro lot is equivalent to 10 cents. So that's on those 2 pips, okay, that's earned or lost 20 cents. Okay.
Yes.
Give
So
it back to you.
let me show you guys a trick here. So this is how you will know how much money the lot size will give you out. You see here for the standard lot, it's 1.0. That's the lot size that you would put in for the trade if you were trading standard. No beginner trader should ever be trading a standard lot. You all should all start off using a micro lot, which is 10 cents per pip, and let your accounts compound to be able to move to a mini lot and then to a standard lot. But how you're able to know how much each lot size will pay you out is you're simply going to take the decimal point in the lot size and move it one place to the right. So if I take this decimal point in the standard lot 1.0, move it one place to the right, that gives me the $10. Same thing here with the mini lot. I move it one place to the right, that's going to give me $1, because if it was any change behind here, it'd be 1 point whatever, right? Micro lot, same thing. If I move this one decimal point to the right, it's going to give me 10 cents. It's going to be 0.10, 10 cents. Does everyone understand what a lot size is and can tell me how much money a lot size is worth by moving the decimal point one place to the right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's move in right along. Margin. Who would like to tell us what a margin is?
I can go ahead.
Okay.
The margin, it's the amount of money that is available in your trading account. Brokers will require that you have a certain amount of margin in your account at any given time as collateral in order to cover your open trade positions.
Yes. Now, margin is very important, you guys. So what that means is that however much money you have in your trading account, the broker will only let you trade for a certain amount of margin. So it's very important that you understand these lot sizes, because you can place a trade and your trade could be a winning trade, but you can actually lose that trade because it will kick you out in the middle of drawdown because you don't have enough margin. Okay, so that's why you don't want to be over leveraging. That's what we call that, over leveraging, meaning that you're trying to do a mini lot on a $20 account on a GBP pair that's got a 40 pip drawdown. So that's $1, right? So if your account is only $20 and it's a 40 pip drawdown, you're gonna lose that trade. It's a losing trade out the gate when you place it. But we'll go more into leveraging later on in the course, okay? So with that being said, leverage. Leverage is the amount of money that your broker will allow you to borrow to take trade positions in the markets, given your total trade account size. Can someone tell us what volatility is? Ivory.
So Andrea,
Yes.
can you back up one and just for clarity, the leverage, can you just use an example of when we traded our demo accounts? I think we used, what was it, 500 that you recommended?
Yes.
So what does that really mean, using that as an example, if we were to say?
Okay, so the reason why I gave you 500 on the leverage is because as a new trader coming in, you know, you have to figure this stuff out. And I know that a lot of people are going to be trying to place more trades than they need to at one given amount of time. And that could cause you to get leverage out. So we chose 500. 500 is a decent leverage for a beginner. So like if you pick 200 as your leverage opposed to your 500, it gives you more margin. It gives you more leverage. You're able to work more with the same amount of money.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
No,
I don't understand.
Just missed that one.
I think I can kind of. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Who is that?
Cord.
Cord. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that. So I've been trading on Oanda for a while, and Oanda is a U.S. based broker. Just for whatever reason, their rules, it's 1 to like 50 leverage. I think is the max leverage that they can do. So overall, the margin that I have, like if my account is $100, you're gonna relatively be able to trade with like $100 of value with profits and drawdown and all of that. Whereas if I had much higher leverage, I could trade as if I had $500 in the account or $1,000 in the account instead of just 100. So you just kind of have more leeway to be able to take more trades.
Yes.
And more room to breathe.
That's exactly what it is, Cord. Does that make sense to everyone?
I guess
Yes.
I'm kind of missing.
Yeah. Yes.
Who said they're kind of missing it?
Anthony.
Okay.
So the 500 it'll get you more or less than
It'll allow you to be able to place more trades and have more leverage than if you had 200.
Okay. I thought I heard it.
So it's not changing the amount of money that you have. It's just allowing you to trade as if you had more money.
Gotcha.
Isn't that like the same as like if you're 1 to 500 leverage? Can we say that the brokers are giving you a credit of $500? Is that kind of the same thing, like a credit card worth of $500?
Well, I don't know if, and I don't want to say because I don't know if it's determined in dollar amount. If that makes sense. If that leverage means like $500, you know, I honestly don't think it's like dollar amount. I think it's a range that they have for each one. So like if you pick 200 for your leverage, you have a certain amount that you have to trade with that's going to give you more leverage than what you have in your account. But it's not a dollar amount.
Is it like just a cushion?
Yes.
It's a cushion.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I chose 500 for the beginners because when I first started, I had chose 200, and it took me a minute to figure out because I wasn't blessed to have what you guys have right now going through these courses. I had to go through this back office on my own. You guys, I went through it. It made no sense at all to me. And I could not figure out like why I kept getting like kicked out of trades. My leverage was only like 200. And of course, as a beginner trader, you know, you're not starting off an account with like $1,000 because I'm telling you, you're gonna blow some accounts. It happens, you know, as a beginner. And so that's why I chose 5 because it's just gonna give you a little bit more cushion, so that you're not blowing through your account. Well, I can't say not blowing through your account as fast because you actually can, okay, with the higher leverage. But 500 is a good number for a beginner trader to be able to place more than one trade. I know that some people are going to over leverage, so it's going to cover you on that too. Okay. All right. So who would like to tell us what volatility is?
I can do it for you.
All right. Thanks, Aubrey.
Volatility describes how much price is moving in the market. A highly volatile market would consist of sharp, fast changes in the exchange rate for a currency pair. A low volatile market, we would expect to find the price consolidating and not changing very much.
Right. Now, we want to be in the market when it's high volatility because that means that price is moving fast and we can get in and make some money fast, okay? When it's low in a low volatile market, the price it's not moving as much. It's really not moving at all. It'll just be going sideways. We call it a sideways market, okay? And you don't want to trade in a sideways market. That's what we call consolidation. And we'll go through all of that later on. Miss V, can you please tell us what liquidity is?
Okay, this is a small screen. Hold on. Liquidity, markets that have more liquidity have more participants and therefore more orders.
Liquidity.
Thank you.
Hold on one second.
Liquidity.
Marilyn, can you mute yourself, please?
I did. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, go ahead, Miss V. I'm sorry.
And therefore more orders being placed in either direction. This means that can you pronounce that for me? I can't.
Volatility.
Okay, volatility will be lower because having many buyers and sellers pushing price back and forth eliminates the ability for price to rise or fall too fast and hard at any given time. I'm sorry, my vision is shot right now.
It's okay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Miss V. You did a great job. Okay, so to sum that up, markets that have more liquidity have more participants and therefore more orders are being placed, either buys or sales. Okay, so that means that the volatility will be lower because having many buyers and sellers pushing price back and forth eliminates the ability for price to rise or fall. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so another thing I wanted to discuss with you guys tonight is the market hours. Everyone needs to know that the Forex market is open 24/7. However, you can only trade currency pairs from the open on Sunday, which is 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, until close on Friday, which is 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Now, the reason why the market is open 24/7 is because you can trade cryptocurrency 24/7. So a lot of people trade cryptocurrency on the weekends. You guys being beginners, you're going to be, doing your trading during the week, which will be from Sunday market open until Friday market close. And the weekends, you will be studying. Okay, so once that market opens for the currency pairs on Sunday at 4 p.m., it's going to be open until Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Does everyone understand the market hours?
Yes.
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 All right, so within the market hours is different trade sessions. So all those pairs that we talked about earlier, like EU and AU and the different currency pairs? Well, they all move at different times because the markets are open at different times for different in different foreign exchange markets. Okay, so the London session, everybody write these down, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pick what works best for you and your life schedule, so that you can determine when you will be trading, which will then give you a clear idea on what you're going to be trading. This is very important. Okay, so someone that work, like, I don't know, in the second shift or something, might want to trade in the mornings during the New York session. New York session starts at 7 a.m. Central to 4 p.m. Central. Let's just go through these in order, okay? So London session opens up at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. And the London session is open until 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now, during the London session, what pairs do you guys think is moving during the London session?
The euro.
The euro.
Euro and pounds.
Paired with the US dollar.
British pound.
Yep, Great British Pound is going to be moving during London. The euro is going to be moving during London, and it goes all the way until 11 a.m. So as you can see, the New York session starts at 7 a.m. So the London session actually overlaps with the New York session. So like me, I like trading some of the GBP pairs, but I don't like getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I used to do it, but it was killing me the next day. Like, my sleep was so messed up. So I started trading them during the New York session because they overlap. And I start my New York session at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so can somebody tell me what pairs they think is moving during the New York session?
USD.
USD.
Euro. Canadian dollar.
Euro, Canadian dollar. All right, so the Australian dollar moves during the Sydney session, which opens up at 3 p.m. Central and goes to 12 a.m. Central. Okay, then we have the Tokyo session, which is at 5 p.m. Central to 2 a.m. Central, and then the cryptocurrencies move 24/7. Does everyone see how important it is for you to determine which one of these sessions is going to fit into your lifestyle? And then once you determine which session you're going to be trading, that's how you're going to determine what pairs you're going to be trading. You don't want to sit down in a New York session and trying to trade, well, see, for like Asian, some of those do move during the New York session because we got like AU, that's the Australian dollar against the United States dollar. but you want to trade the pairs, and we're getting ready to talk about that as they in the session that they move in. Okay. All right. So
what happens if you don't?
Okay, so what'll happen is you can still place the trade, but it's not going to be a lot of movement for that pair. You're going to be experiencing a low volatile market. Okay, and you're probably going to have a lot of consolidation because prices are going to be moving up and down fast. So it's going to be a lot of sideways movement. So it's not like you can't place that trade. You can, but it won't be a lot of movement. So I've also put in here a chart that's going to tell you what pairs that you can trade during each session. This is just to name a few. Okay, we got some listed for the New York session, London, the Frankfurt session, Tokyo, and Sydney. Okay, so that chart's going to be on there for you. As you can see, during this New York session, we got, remember, we had the overlap of the GBP pairs, but we definitely can trade GU. You know, we got some Euro in here, anything with USD. Okay. Same thing here for this London session, all the GBP pairs. Some of the Euro moves during that too. So does everybody understand how you're going to choose your pair that you're going to be trading depending on what session you're in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So helpful.
Yes.
All right. So that concludes our 1 day or day 1 training. You guys are going to have this. So everything that we went over, all these definitions, the market hours, the pairs, you're going to have all of this on the 2-week syllabus. And tonight for homework, you're going to watch Support and Resistance. You're going to watch trainings 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to watch them. You're going to write down any questions that you might have. When you come to a section that you don't understand, you're going to pause it and you're going to write it down. Let's say you're watching this support and resistance video number 2 and it's at the 13.05 mark and you have no clue what's going on. You're going to write it down. Video support and resistance training 2 at 13:01, whatever section it is. And that way when we come back tomorrow and you say, hey, I didn't understand this part, we can go straight to that section of the video and make sure that you understand it.
What time will you be here tomorrow?
At 7 p.m. 7 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday.
Central Standard is 6 p.m., right?
No, 7 Eastern Standard.
7 Eastern, so that'll be 6 my time. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So everybody know how, and all these videos here for support and resistance is going to be located inside of the intermediate section of your back office. Okay, now I recommend also that anyone that, if you end up watching these videos and you have time, you might want to go ahead and get you a head start on moving forward, because you do have homework over the weekend. And if I finish up with you on Friday and we don't meet back until Monday, that means in order for this to remain a 2-week course, Monday, we have to go over Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So go ahead and get yourself a head start on watching your videos if you get a chance.
So I have a question, please.
Yes, ma'am.
If one can't make like Thursday and Friday, what would you recommend if someone has to work for those days during that time?
So you still have the syllabus. So what you would do is you still stay on track with your homework. and we're going to upload. These videos are recorded every day.
Okay.
And they are uploaded into the Operation Promised Land Facebook group.
Okay, let me make sure.
What section?
It's going to be in the file. I always drop them in the file section. So in the file section right now, you have all the videos from our first course. So when I put these in there, I'm just going to label that they're class 2. You guys remember that you're class number 2.
And, I don't know operation.
So whenever, if you need to go look for a video, look for class number 2 video, and it'll have, you know, it'll say class number 2, day 2 recording, class number 2, day 3 recording. I'm doing it like that because this syllabus has changed since class 1. And I don't want you watching the videos from class 1 because it might not line up with our videos for class 2. Make sense?
What did you say? Did you say they were on Facebook or in the
They're on Facebook in Operation Promised Land under the file section. But
Okay.
anyone attending this course right now, when you go look for them, you're going to look for the videos that say class 2, day, whatever it is.
Okay, what is the picture for the Operation Promised Land group?
Let's see if I can grab the link and drop it.
Is that the VIP paid training group, clients only?
I posted it in
Yes.
Facebook.
It's in,
I have
it's
the
in
link.
the chat already. It's in the chat.
Okay, someone had put it in the chat already? Okay, thanks, Marie. So there it is, you guys. That's the file section. We want to drop the link for the actual group for anybody that's not in it. Now, let me show you this. Let me do a screen share. I want to show you where you need to get the information from. Can you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so when you go
Yes.
to the Operation Promised Land group, the only way to get in is to answer those 3 questions. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to log into your back office and you're going to come to your account and you're going to go to, actually, you're going to go to your account and you're going to go to your profile. I'm not going to show you right now because it has all my personal information, but you're going to go to your profile and that's where you're going to get your IBO number from. Okay, then you're going to go to IBO and you're going to click on my sponsor and get your sponsor's name. If you do not answer those questions properly, you will not be let into the Operation Promised Land group. It's a lot of valuable information in there, that some training material that costs like thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's only for paid members only. So you have to prove that you are a paid Tradera client. Because when they get ready to let everybody in, they actually look up you. That's why they ask you for your IBO number. They take your IBO number and they go search for you to make sure that you're active. And then once you get into Operation Promised Land, it's going to be in the file section.
This was good, Andrea.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is. Could you go back to the screen where you were showing us where we could get ahead? There it is.
Yes.
Thank you.
So day 2, you're going to do supported resistance, videos 2 through 5. Day 3, you're doing trend identification. It's 2 videos. And then the first 3 videos of market structure.
And you said the videos are in the back office?
Yes, the videos are in the back office. Once you log into the back office, let me see. What screen are you guys looking at for me right now?
Just to bring everybody on it.
Okay, let me click back over. I want to show make sure everybody know how to get to the videos. So you log into your Tradera back office. You come up here to client and you go to Trade Academy. Now, on the 2-week syllabus, it's going to tell you whether it's beginner, intermediate, or advanced. We actually don't have anything on the syllabus that's in beginners. You guys can take your own time to go through the beginner section. It's a lot of great information there. I want to try and teach you the meat and potatoes of trading to go ahead and get you started. So you can watch the beginner section on your own time. We're going to be dipping into the intermediate and the advanced section. Okay, so you're going to click on intermediate. And then your videos will pop up over here. It may look like this when you first get there. And then you click on support and resistance and they all come up. Okay. I made sure I listed on the syllabus what section they're in for each day. So, does anyone have any questions on how to get to the videos for the homework? It's very important that everybody understands that before we get off. It's going to make so much more sense to you tomorrow when you come to my class and you've already watched these, because what I'm going to do is bring clarity to everything.
Can you repeat that, Andrea, how to get in there?
Yes. Let me make sure. Okay, so let's go back and do it all over again. So once you log into your Tradera back office, you're going to come up here to clients. This is where your Trade Academy is. So you're going to click on Trade Academy. And then you're going to scroll down to the bottom, because if you're on a computer, you can't see it. So once you click on it, you scroll to the bottom. It gives you your different sections. You're going to click on Intermediate. And then once you click on Intermediate, you're going to scroll down again. Whenever you think you don't see something, or you keep seeing this guy and his eyeballs moving, scroll down. The Academy is underneath him. Okay? When you get here, it may look like this. So you're going to just click on Support and Resistance, and it opens up the trainings for Support and Resistance. Okay?
Thank you.
No problem. So everyone knows how to get to the videos for the homework.
Yes.
Everyone should have their MT4 account already set up and their broker connected to it.
My internet just came on, actually. That's why I hopped back on my laptop. So I'll get that set up once we get over.
Okay. Do you know how to get to the videos for the homework?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And does everyone know what their homework is for tonight? I'm going to get this uploaded in the group in a minute, but you should get off of here knowing that you have videos 2, 3, 4, and 5 to watch before we meet back up tomorrow in Support and Resistance.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do I see who my sponsor is in my back office? I went to profile and I don't see that information listed.
Because it's not located there. You're going to go to IBO.
Okay.
And then my sponsor.
Yeah, I don't have that on my IBO. I just have 4 things. One says buy now, referral, and coding.
If they don't have
Okay, that's because you haven't paid the $15 to become a IBO yet. And so we don't want you to do that until you have your 3 people. So reach back out to the person that signed you up and tell them to give you your your sponsor's name.
Okay.
So anyone that go to IBO and then go to my sponsor and you don't see it, it's because you haven't became an IBO yet. Does that mean go pay the $15 and become IBO? No, you cannot do that until you receive your 3 people. It's a reason behind that, because they don't want you to have more people working for you than you do customers. And so until you pay for your IBO, you're still considered a customer. And that can actually mess up people's ranks if people are signing up for the IBO before they get 3 people. So anyone that can't see your sponsor's name, you're going to reach back out to the person that signed you up and ask them who is your sponsor. They can actually log in to their back office because 9 times out of 10, they've already paid the IBO, and they'll be able to tell you who your sponsor is. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
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 And then, but you start in the intermediate section for the video 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes.
And you can actually, they're going to drop the syllabus in.
Yes.
So you can see what you need to do.
Yes, the new syllabus will be, and I'm going to make sure that
Yeah.
I
Can you hear?
indicate that it's the new syllabus starting class 2. It will be dropped in the file section. I will also drop it in probably a regular post too. Normally when I drop anything in the file section, I make it a post also.
So I mean, and so what the key is,
I'm sorry, say that again. I can't hear you.
Like she walked away from the mic.
I'm not even sure if she's talking to us.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone have any questions about anything before we get off tonight?
I don't know.
Who said they don't know?
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, none at all. That's great.
Well, my question, Andrea, you did say that because I didn't get in on the very beginning of this one. So will it be under files?
Yes, I'm gonna drop it under files, and then I'll probably make a regular post of it too. This is a new 2-week syllabus. I will be making sure that I put on there that it's, I'm gonna say class 2. Everything pertaining to you guys is gonna have class 2 on it.
Okay, because I missed day 1 and this is officially day 2, correct?
No, this is day 1.
Oh, okay. I thought you said this was day 2. Okay.
No, you're doing day 2 for homework tonight.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have these videos watched before you meet back here tomorrow.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so
It's
that's
just a lot easier if you watch the videos first, and then you can come to me and say, hey, I didn't understand this part. I got a question on this part. It just flows a whole lot easier that way. Opposed to, we would never be able to sit here and watch all these videos and make sure that everybody had a clear understanding of them in ample amount of time.
exactly. I just got confused. So the homework.
But that's why they're saying you
For the
start
training.
off watching the videos and then you mark down the time. If you have a question, if you have something you don't understand, you mark down the time on the video.
Yes,
and
because
which
that's gonna
video-
cut our time short. If
And then
you're
so-
watching a video and you don't understand a section, you're gonna pause that video and you're gonna write down video number 2 at 12 minutes and 36 seconds. I had no clue what was going on. And then when we meet here tomorrow, I start off every class by asking who had questions and what section you did not understand, so I can write it down. We're going to go through these in order, and I'm going to make sure that everybody on the call, on the Zoom, understands everything before we get off. I got a couple of people on here that was in my last class, and they can vouch for that. Can someone please unmute their mic and let everyone know like how important it is to show up? And if you show up, I guarantee you, you will understand the basics of trading by next Friday.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly right. There was
Yeah.
times where I was there and I watched the videos, and then when she asked us for the questions, I was able to ask my question, and it made more sense to me. There are also times where I was busy with life and didn't see the video, and then I didn't get as much out of it. I kept thinking, man, I sure wish I watched that video, but it was still good. Andrea was great.
Thank you, Roderick.
Andrea, just so I can make sure, so I got a little throw it off. So this is day 1, but the homework for the training 2, 3, 4, and 5 for support and resistance is due for tomorrow, which is day 2.
Yes, training videos 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you watch those. We come back tomorrow. We're gonna just make sure that everybody understood everything about those 4 videos, and then your homework for the next day will be day 3. We'll do the same thing. You'll watch those videos. We'll come back. I make sure you understand everything about them, and then we move on.
Yes, thank you so much.
No problem. And it holds everybody accountable by having them show up here, and it kind of gives you a push to get you through this in 2 weeks. If you just show up to these classes every day, watch the videos. You got from tonight till you got like almost 24 hours to watch the videos.
And I'm so glad that you're doing this because I'm actually up to video number 4.
And everybody is
the back
just
office.
so
This
good at
is
helping
good that
each
you're
other.
walking us through.
This woman is volunteering her time to do this. Yeah, she's not she's not she's not.
Okay, I think she's talking to someone else, you guys. I don't think she's talking to us. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying that that I was on training video number 14 because I went in hard, like in their back office with my to learn to actual trade. This it's a lot better when I'm sitting here listening to you go over it little by little. It's making it sink in even more. So I really appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. I really, it brings joy to me to know that I'm helping you learn a skill set that's going to change your life forever.
Yes, and I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm excited for you all too.
Yeah, thank you so much, because I started with the first part of the beginners part, and that's just a lot of reading. And I had bright and shiny object syndrome, so it was getting monotonous to me.
Okay.
So to be able to come to this class, and I think I dropped in on Chi and Christy's class. So between the two of you all, it makes it make more sense. But the repetition of the same terms, I'm getting it better now. I just got to figure out how to keep up, considering I have three days that are not, I won't be able to attend. But I'll
okay, so on those 3 days, this is what you want to do. On those 3 days that you can attend, you still want to try to stick to your syllabus and make sure that you get the homework done, right? So then you just want to go into the group and find the video that we made for those videos that you watched, and then watch them to bring some clarity to what you watched in the back office.
Okay. And I was able to download MetaTrader 4 on my iPhone.
Okay, yes. And did you use your login information from the email to connect your broker to it?
Well, what I realized when I went to go download it, I already had it downloaded from Chi's class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I need to do it over again and connect it to. Well, the MetaTrader never let me make an account. It just kept telling me the password was wrong, and I would reset it and use the new one. It wouldn't let me in. So
okay, so you need to, whenever you're connecting a broker account, if you sign up for the broker first and then you download MetaTrader, you're going to take the information that they email you and you're going to put it in the password section that says for pre-existing account. If you just try to put it in as a regular password, it's not going to take it. You have to, because this is a pre-existing account that you've already set up with the broker, and now we need to tie it to the MT4. Does that make sense to everybody? So if you take your information that you got in your email and you putting it into the section that just say password, it's not gonna ever take it. You have to put it in as an existing account, because MT4, when you put it in as existing account, it's like you've already set up the broker and you just need to connect it.
Okay.
So it sounds to me that you're putting that information into the regular password section. It gives you an option there. You can either put it in for a regular password, or you'll see where it says existing account. You click there, and then it should pop up for your password and your
I guess what I'm trying to say is I only have access to MetaTrader 4 on my iPhone. I have no access to Hugo's Way or none of that anywhere else.
Okay, so you have you got a Hugo's Way account?
That's what I was expressing. It's not letting me create one.
Okay, so you should be able to set up a Hugo's Way account on a phone or a computer, no problem.
Right. What I'm gonna do when I'm gonna log off all of my computer and clear my cookies and cache and everything, and see if it allows me to do it that way.
Okay.
I think maybe because I tried too many times, it's not receiving it. So I'll try and clear my cookies and do it again.
Okay, yes, so you should not have any problem setting up a Hugo's Way account from a phone or a computer. Doesn't matter if it's an iPhone, Android. And
Did you search on the servers?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I think I know what she's talking about. I got stuck on that part.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss V, when you're logging on, when you're pushing that button, log to an existing account, it says servers on the top, and you have to type in Hugo's Way, and then it'll pop up that demo 3.
Yes, you have to make sure you press the one that says demo 3.
I didn't get that far yet.
Yeah, that's probably where you got stuck, because that's where I got stuck.
How do I explain? Yeah, I didn't get that far. I went.
So it sounds like to me like you don't even have a Hugo's Way account set up yet.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, she just needs to go to Hugo's Way and set up a demo account. And when you set the demo account up, it's going to email you that information. You're going to go to the MT4 and log in, but you're going to press existing account, and you're going to type in Hugo's Way up there for the broker, and you're going to make sure you select demo 3, and then put in the same information off your email into for the password and everything, and it's going to connect it.
That makes sense. Thank you.
No problem. Does anybody else have any questions before we wrap up for tonight?
This was good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, and I look forward to being with you guys every night this week and next week too.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
awesome.
you,
Thank
Andrea.
you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay,
Have a
no
great night,
problem.
everyone.
All right, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same link, same password.
I got it.
Good
Be there.
night.
One more question.
Yes.
Do you have an email address?
Yes.
Can I get that, please?
Yes. Let me drop it in the chat for you. Is that Roderick?
That's Chris.
Okay, Chris, hold on one second. Uh-oh, take that 4 off the end.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. All right, guys. I will see you guys here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. No problem. You guys are welcome.